idea of how we were set up, if you look at the machine here, we have 9 individual drops. We call this a drop, okay? There's 5 on this side and 4 on the other. We had the computer calibrated to where we would pack a count of fruit in our boxes in bulk. So we would pull a box down, place it under the chute. The computer would send 25 pounds of peaches to this drop, and once 25 pounds of peaches had hit this drop, it would stop for about 30 seconds. And 88 to 108 count, 88 to 108 count, it would alternate. It would put 25 pounds here and stop, 25 pounds here and stop. That way, the person filling the box would have time to clear the drop before fruit started coming again. Now, if you were going to tray pack, if you wanted to tray pack fruit, you simply close this chute, this door, and you don't have to put 25 pounds. You can just let it continually drop on this one drop. Close the package box here, and you can tray pack it. Same thing over there. And you can turn your alternating belts on so that the fruit just circulates. Now the machine's a little dirty, it's dusty, it needs cleaning off because it's just sitting here. But everything on the machine works well. And you have a lot of versatility. One of the things that you can do with this machine also is you can put all of your drops, all 9, on one side of the machine or the other by simply moving the drops together, and you wouldn't have any walkway in between, but you could put them all together if your packing house would not allow for this opening. We liked it this way because it gave us better workstations, and it was just less congested. Over here, you kind of see how we did it. After the box was full, there was really no reason to close the chute because there was 25 pounds, and by the time he would move the box over to get another box, there was fruit here. And there was a person stacking fruit, one person between 2 drops. So someone asked us one time how many people it takes to run the packing house. I would say between 18 and 24. All of that is variable. It depends on how many drops you're operating. It depends on the quality of fruit, the speed in which you're operating. There's a lot of variables there. So you could easily run the machine with 18 people. If you were really running hard and fast and you had really good fruit, it may take more. But 18 to 20 people will run it efficiently. It really just depends on how you like to run your fruit. Some people really like to run fast. We're a little more quality oriented, so we might slow it down just a little bit. But we were very, very pleased with the machine. The only reason we're selling it is simply because we're not in the fruit business anymore. We have a lot of extra stuff with the machine. We have extra motors, we have extra belts and drop frames, we have extra chain, we have extra cups. The carriers, I would say about 40 to 50% of the carriers on the machine are relatively new, 1 or 2 years old, or 1 or 2 years use. So we have a lot of extra carriers available. We have solenoids, we have flippers. We just have a lot of extra equipment available with the machine. I'm going to show you a couple things about it. If you can look right down, you'll see these little solenoids with a flipper. And if you'll look back down, you'll see down the chain, you'll see that's what causes the fruit to flip off. And these little things just need to be cleaned frequently, lubricated with graphite. And these flippers will wear out over time. The little plastic grooves will wear in them, and it just won't flip the cup over far enough. So these things need to be adjusted, and these are dual. This is a dual tipping machine, which means it can tip either direction. However, Compac recommended to us that we only tipped one way. So for instance, if you've got this solenoid right here and a solenoid over here, you're only using one solenoid. So you could flip it this way for 6 months, and then you could turn this solenoid off and flip it this way. So you know, and you can look at this solenoid. This one's practically brand new. So you know, you can kind of see how it works. My recommendation would be to, you know, if this is something that you guys are interested in or purchase, is once you get it set up, is to have somebody from Compac go online. All of this stuff in our computer room is internet accessed. Compac can hook up to you through the internet, and they can diagnose any kind of problem you're having with the machine on the internet. They can talk you through it. You've got computer people, and you've got some technical people that are good with this type of stuff. Very simple fixes and very simple calibration. You've kind of seen the machine. I told you that it's 98 feet overall. Everything you see here is included in the price of $65,000. That includes lights, chutes, walkways, computer room if you want it, and all of the equipment necessary. We feel like that this machine could probably be taken down in about 3 days, 4 days at the max. We feel like that you could take the chutes and the walkway off and take the drops out. And the sizer sorter would actually fit into a 53-foot van trailer. And then we could package all this other drops and stuff up individually and put beside it. And then the rest of the equipment could be hauled on a smaller trailer. You know, I think that if you had a packing house that was ready to receive this equipment, you could probably have this machine back up and operating probably in 2 weeks. Because I think the least amount of takedown that we do, the better we are, because of wiring and that kind of stuff. Anyway, again, my name is Clay Bentley. I'm Tom's son. He's the owner of Bentley Farms. We can be reached at 205-646-3762. Our Tom's cell phone is 205-217-0078. Or my phone is 205-389-0012. Thank you very much.